But there's nothing better than helping children that are in need. Tonight, as I walked in, it's the biggest one they've ever had, and it's going to be a fabulous night. The benefit that he and his wife created is so wonderful to help the children. Outside of Cary Grant, he was the handsomest man in the world, you know. And he was an adorable person, you know, he was a wonderful person. I'm doing an album with Lady Gaga. It'll be out in September. She sings beautiful, but we did regular standards, and she sings wonderful.
The messaging of that song is all about embracing your own strength and your own courage, and really being willing to share what is brave about you with the world, and claiming it for yourself. And I think there's something really powerful about seeing children who are facing some hardships, you know, doing that in a public setting. Under the umbrella of, you know, being taken care of course, and being safe and all those things, they get a little bit of a hint of independence, and I think it's so important for how they form their little adult brains that are happening at that time. And yeah, I went to camp growing up a couple of times, and I've mentored at camps and been involved, and it's always a positive experience.
We're at Cipriani's, 42nd Street, and we're here to celebrate Tim Rose, one of our spectacular founders of Camp Corey, and this is a benefit for SeriousFun Children's Network. My father started this spectacular organization 26 years ago with one camp, and it has now sprung into 30 camps and programs all over the world, supporting 58,000 children and their families with serious illness. It's extraordinary. And I don't think, well, it's hard for me to say, but I don't think he had any idea that when he started with this one little idea that it would grow the way it did. And I think right now he'd be so proud. It's so incredibly meaningful. My father passed away 5.5 years ago, and every time I am in contact with the camp community, whether it's at camp or not, at an event like this, the warmth, the caring, the extraordinary bear hugs that you get from every single person, it just, you know, it makes me feel weepy. Tim Rose has been an incredible supporter of SeriousFun Children's Network, but he founded Camp Corey in honor of his son. And he has been working with Costco for a number of years. God, I'm not even sure how many. I think it's close to 10 years, if not more, working together, raising money for all of our camps. He's extraordinary. I mean, he encompasses everything that is special and wonderful about this camp community. It is so important to take fun very seriously.
When you are going through something like this, you want to be normal, you want to be you, and kids want to be kids. And so I got a chance to see some of them, and it's just wonderful to just say how proud I am, to know what a struggle it is to face such a serious illness, but to not lose the essence of who you are. And I love these camps that just let kids be kids.
Early on, I had the opportunity to meet Paul Newman and be inspired by Paul. I lost my son, Corey. That's who Camp Corey is named after, when he was 18 years old. Got an opportunity to learn about the camps, to meet Paul, to be on the board of directors, and to just continue his work. And it's an honor and a tribute for my son and for Paul, and I'm just honored to be here. When we were getting our financing to buy the camp, and it was right during 2006 when the economy was really starting to tank. We had had about 6 months of negotiating with banks. We came out of the camp, came out of the building from signing the papers, and it had rained, and there was this beautiful, bright rainbow in the sky. And I just knew that that was Corey looking down at us and saying, way to go. It's so important to have serious fun at the camps. And it's serious business, but these kids have serious fun. And we want to continue that legacy that Paul had of letting these kids just be kids and raise a little hell. Want to hear from the kids, want to hear from the parents, what it means to them to come to camp and just be kids.
We're very, very excited tonight to be honoring Tim Rose, who has done an incredible amount to support our network. He is a founder of Camp Corey, and through Costco has financially supported the camps in a major way. I actually think Paul Newman was a genius. His idea about opening camp was such a simple yet incredibly powerful idea, and it has literally changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of children and families around the world. From the start in 1988, when he opened Hole in the Wall Gang Camp in Connecticut, the whole organization has absolutely exploded in terms of growth, and I think that's a testament to what his idea was, is just to let children who have serious medical illnesses have an opportunity to be kids again. SeriousFun Children's Network is very, very unique. Number one, no child or family member ever has to pay anything to come to camp. It is totally free of charge. Secondly, every camp and every program that we have dedicated medical personnel there, so they can handle the needs of these children, so the parents can feel safe that the children are there, and the children, even though they may be taking medications, know they're being taken care of while they're there, and they don't have to worry about that.
I love kids. I have 2 kids of my own. I am so thankful every day that they're healthy, and I think about what happens when kids aren't healthy and what they need, and I think an ability to go somewhere and have fun and be kids for a while is probably exactly the medicine they need.
The vision that Paul had was that kids with serious illnesses could go to camp and have a full camping experience. In many cases, these are children that are housebound, sometimes hospital bound for large periods of their life, and at camp they're not hospital bound at all. They swim, they fish. Yale Medical School has conducted some research, and they're conducting some more now, showing that recreational therapy of the order that we really offer at SeriousFun has positive health benefits that are measurable in terms of the children, in terms of their parents, in terms of their psychological well-being, in terms of their physiological response.
I work for Camp Corey, and Camp Corey is in Seattle, Washington, which Tim Rose, who is being honored tonight, founded in honor of his son, Corey Rose, who passed away of osteosarcoma in 2004. And in so many ways, I think that we are carrying on Corey's legacy. Tim's support has changed lives, and it's not just one, it's not just two, it's thousands.
The Double H Ranch is the second member camp of the SeriousFun Children's Network, founded by Charles Wood and Paul Newman. The Double H came through Charlie Wood in his day when he was alive, he toasted to health and happiness. And Paul loved that, and so that's where the Double H, that Double H stands for. And I think a really nice story, years into when we had our program established, there was an area which was overgrown by high trees and twigs, and the guys were cutting it back, and all of a sudden out appeared a H tree, which was one of the most powerful symbols that we felt that this was a symbol that this place was meant to be. These kids are frequently told that they are different, that they've got to go through all these treatments, their hospitalizations, their childhood is robbed from them. And I think one of the greatest gifts that Paul Newman and all the founders through the other camps have established are these camps to give back true independence.
Nice smile, nice smile. No, you gotta smile, nice smile. Out to the cameras, please. One here. There you go. Get straight right here. Right here.
I'd like to welcome you to this incredible evening supporting SeriousFun Children's Network. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We're here to support the health and happiness of some seriously special children. For 25 years, these camps, founded by Paul Newman, have provided a haven for joy, friendship, and play alongside the existence of serious illness.
What camp gives them is the opportunity to be children again in a safe environment with other children, just like them, where they don't have to explain anything. And as Paul Newman said, they get to play in the dirt and sing off key.
Dear Tim, thank you for always being our angel. Love from the campers and families around the world.
It's just, makes me, think that much more about my son and what he went through and what every one of the campers that have been to our camps and the thousands and thousands of children who are going to be able to come to camp in the future because of people like you. So thank you all very much. This is very special.
SeriousFun camps are changing lives. Paul always knew the kids were changing for the better. And thanks to the research, it's a nice thing to know he was so very right.
Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. What you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. And since your history of silence won't do you any good, did you think it would? Just wanna see you out. Just wanna see you. I'm not gonna write you a love song 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to say if all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to write you a love song today.
San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me. Love's the only thing that matters. Who cares if the sun fails to shine from above? Who cares what banks fell in Yonkers? As long as you've got a kiss that conquers, why should I care? Life is one long jubilee.
See that? She's holding a football. All right, Lady Liberty only held a football for one day, and it was the day that the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Thank you very much to Charles Fazzino and to our donor at $22,000. Thank you very much.
They aren't. I'm just saying. Our goal for $22,000 is yours.
All serious fun. At some point, just try to pretend that, like, walk out of the seats.